Alrighty. How are we doing today, everybody? Hope everybody is having a wonderful day so far. So, I think... I want to just show you guys real quick. I was up a little later last night after watching Suzume. I stocked up a bit for tonight. So, yeah. So anyway, let's get this save on the road here. For those who are curious, Genshin is going to be tomorrow morning. Probably, if not in the morning, probably like noon Pacific time. So, probably not the best to host a picnic here. Fine, what about like right here? I'm just gonna go over here. Alrighty. I want to make a sandwich. I just need like one chorizo, I think. One chorizo and two salty, I think. We're just putting some hot dogs on a piece of bread. Yes, I know they're sausages. Don't correct me. It's not allowed. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. I hope this still gives us title power. Because I know there's the chance that some of these Eevees will have like super rare marks or whatever, but like I'm not too worried about it. Like I'm here for the shinies. Because now Eevee can finally be found more than just rare spawn. Okay, we do get the title power. Great. Alright. Let us begin the journey. Let's just... Okay, yeah. Fight the Happini, because I don't know. I think that's a... It's like not a very noticeable shiny. Alright, so... There is the Eevee Outbreak right here. I'll have to adjust course a little bit. We'll grab the Gimme Ghoul. It's been a hot minute since we've done a shiny hunting stream. My gosh, I didn't realize there's this many normal types up here. It's fine, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Time to go for our nice little Spectre White Eevees. So many normal types in this area. What's going to be funny, though, is if I catch a non-shiny Eevee, I'm going to add it to the shiny Eevee counter just because I'm too lazy to make space on the layout. Alright, let's see. Just double checking all you. Okay. I'm also using my Eevee controller again today, so that will be fun. If you don't know what my Eevee controller is, I've posted it on Discord and I believe in my community tab here on YouTube. My friend picked it out when we were at Target on my vacation. Because I was like, all right, I need at least 1 or 2 backup controllers because my playing Smash really ruins my Joy-Cons. So I needed at least a cheaper controller because my Pro controller is pretty much dead now. So I just was like, okay, I need something. And so, Cat did, is it exclamation point Cat, I think is, maybe? Yeah. So Kat is my best friend, and she streams over on Twitch. She does some art, and then occasionally does like some indie games. Like she streamed Dredge like 2 weeks ago, and she really liked that game. So if you like that stuff, be sure to check her out when she's live. There's so many waters in there right now. So, I'm just wondering when YouTube is. I gotta figure out like when YouTube actually like sends out the notifications, because like I've been live for 5 minutes, well, a little longer than 5 minutes now. But like YouTube still doesn't like send me the email, because like I have secondary channels I watch other content on. Just so that way it doesn't mess up my recommendations on this channel when I watch stuff. And, it doesn't count because it's like, I think the same IP address. So it doesn't count towards my subscriber count at all. But usually I still get the emails of whenever I myself go live. And not to mention that, YouTube also sends me a notification saying now live on your channel. Oh, and I think I just got it, which means that hopefully more people are now getting to push notification, because I don't have a starting soon screen because I am a broke motherfucker. Also, if that Slowpoke is shiny, I will not be able to tell. Hi, Pizza! Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, that Eevee just ran into me. I'm sorry, little buddy, but you're unfortunately gonna have to, where did you go? Why are you running that way? I mean, the goal is to get at least 1 shiny Eevee tonight. But I'm not sure fully how long I'll be live. I mean, I don't work till I think 5 or 5:30 tomorrow. So you just got done with some double shiny hunting? Ooh. I don't have all the cables or anything like that to do like double shiny hunts or anything like that. Like I am tempted to do like a Masuda stream around Christmas time. I'm angry, but don't worry, I'm not going to kill anyone. I tried to jump in the water, but Miraidon kind of just pops out. You're hunting Terrakion in Gen 5. Ooh, Dragon doesn't have a bad shiny. Yeah, Terrakion shiny is actually pretty decent, I think. Verizon, I think, does have like the best out of the Swords of Justice, but not yet. Well, I'm glad you're not gonna commit homicide. That'd be a damper on the day. It's your last Sword of Justice. Ooh. Except for Keldeo, because I think Keldeo still might be shiny locked. Okay, come over here. Alright. I do hope that they let us actually like shiny hunt Iron Leaves and Iron Crown. Because I want a shiny Iron Leaves. Like, shiny Iron Leaves is just going to be... You know, it's the same kind of color scheme fully. You know, yeah, chrome, but even the light up part is the same as Iron Valiant, but I think it's going to be nice. Come on, Eevee. Where's your sparkles? Just pour some paint thinner on your Iron Leaves. No, I don't want to hurt my Robo Pokemon. I'm like waiting for one of these Zangoose to be... I'm not going to kill anyone, not yet, at least. So I do not support homicide in my chat. I will state that legally. I think Shiny Zangoose is purple on it. I think that's the... I want to say that's the tell for Shiny Zangoose. I was thinking I'm PogChamp, not gonna lie. No, not PogChamp. Not many Eevee left from the original Outbreak, so that means my shiny odds should be up now. At least you think they would be. Trying to look more this way to just make sure I'm not like accidentally spawning one behind me here. That would be incredibly awkward, although I think the odds are still not very good. You're playing Splatfest? I still have not played a Splatoon game. I still need to. Eevee cannot escape the Valiant. I hope Splatfest is going well for you. I know sometimes I've heard that they can get very, very competitive. So, I hope that does go well for you. And for those who haven't paid attention to the community posts or anything like that, double stream tomorrow most likely, if I can actually drag my butt out of bed. We'll be doing a Genshin stream tomorrow morning. And then we'll be doing Mario Kart tomorrow night. If we wanted to punch someone in the face is good, yeah, it's going good. Oof. That rough, huh? Okay, there's no shiny back there. Which means I can pull over here a little bit more. That's the one thing with... That's a Surskit, not an Eevee. It is actually going good? Alright, it's just stressful? Highly competitive, I'm guessing? Check general. Uh-oh. Let me pull up Discord here. Did you get it? Nobody's posted anything in general. It's still my post from noon. I'm just like looking and waiting to see if like I spawn one. Yeah, nothing's in general chat. Wait, double check, make sure. Alrighty. Wait, why do I do? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Get the Eevee. So, fun fact, one of my friends has a Build-A-Bear Eevee. But, when... Why are you pointing a gun at me? One of my friends has a Build-A-Bear Eevee, but when they got it made, the Build-A-Bear had run out of the Eevee voice box, so there is a Chewbacca little voice box in her Build-A-Bear Eevee, and it is always funny because she has dubbed it Cheweevee. Okay, why is... Come on. Up. Up we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, this could be like a lighting nightmare almost. Like this entire area right here. I'm going to pull back a little bit to... Actually, I'm going to do a shiny check here on these guys real quick. Your flowers are all yellow. Okay. That means none of you are shiny. I gave a raccoon a cub. Why are you giving them that? Hello, Eevee. Goodbye, Eevee. You know, like how it just rolls over and sit down. I have seen that meme several times. See, when you get something called 100 times battle and then you lose and you want to murder... Oh my jeez. And apologies if like my banter is not like as good as it usually is. I'm still trying to get back in the hang of streaming after a week off. So, you know, I apologize if it doesn't sound like I'm my normal self. But for getting to 625, I have somebody lined up to play with me and to teach me the ropes of Fortnite. So when that comes, which will probably be, I'm guessing at this rate, maybe February when I hit somewhere around that. Yeah. You give it newborn. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Eevee's already starting to go down. Cool. We're just gonna start the murder spree on the Eevees. It'll be fine. As I can just keep an eye over here. In case any... Just watch all of them start spawning in there. There's no way you got them all. Yeah, see, I knew there was no way. Remember kids of Man has Canyons Van Gogh. No. No! That's the opposite of what you want to do. Okay, let's get rid of those sauce bucks. I wish this event though was like just not just fully Eevee, like it was also Eeveelutions. Because I think then it could be a really fun event. It would also make shiny hunting Sylveon so much easier. I have tried to shiny hunt Sylveon several times, and I keep coming up with nothing but like shiny dash buns or others in that line. Goofy is dead in general. Oh. I will say, eventually I'm going to have to, once the Discord gets, like, more popular, I'm going to be a little more, strict about, stuff not being where it's supposed to go. Oh! A shiny! Look at the little Eevee. Okay, we're going to throw a quick ball. This is going to be Marcus. No, I'm not going to kill the shiny. That kind of beats the point of shiny hunting. Alrighty. For those who didn't know, we did do the 7-star Eevee raids yesterday. So. Well. Okay, yeah, but we were shiny hunting to keep the Eevees. Oh, it does have a title. Cool. What is it? I wonder what the title is for this one. Because I'm surrounded by Eevees. Not shiny collecting. Oh, it's got the intellectual mark. So it is a shiny with one of the event marks. That's cool. Also, I am surrounded. Perish. The Eevees were around me in a summoning circle, and I'm just... But we got our first shiny Eevee here, as I need to... 133. Move this here. Alright, so we've got one sparkly little gray silver fox. You hunt down shinies. Why would you do such a thing? Okay. Let's come back over here. Let's... There we go. I've officially bullied your Eevee in general. Why are you bullying my Eevee? Admire it. And stick it in a PC box. Forget it for a few generations. And remember later on, oh yeah, I have this shiny that I can evolve and make something out of. Honestly, I hope Gen 10 they give us like another evolution. That'd be pretty sweet. Alright, Iron Valley, go! Do crime! Yeah! Get him! I was a little bit sleepy earlier, but I drank a Monster before stream, so I'm gonna be up for a while. Not my smartest move, but you know, on this channel, when am I ever smart? Like, for gosh sake, somebody had to help me unfreeze my Genshin character. I'm actually looking forward to the next Genshin stream, to be honest. Was that a shiny? No. Oh. No, because... when you're doing this auto battle stuff, it will not kill a shiny. So they actually stopped for shinies. Well, I mean, yeah, because like some of the lighting, like I've been notorious on saying, some of the lighting in this game is awful in some areas. So it's like, yeah, like I'll do a double, but also like apparently I did miss like a shiny Jingmo at one point. When we did our Jingmo hunt a few weeks back. So, you know. Ooh, we've only got one shiny Eevee. We're almost done with the second Outbreak. We got Marcus the Intellectual, though. So, that nickname has been fulfilled. Welcome, the Joker. How are you doing tonight? You caught a Pokemon? Nice. What'd you catch? Also, is that the Mark Hamill Joker? For your profile picture? You caught a lop. Is it by any chance Lopunny? You caught a Lopunny? I'm confused. Is this like a thing, or am I missing a joke here? No pun intended. Hang on a second, I'm gonna mute my mic. I will say, shiny Lopunny is also a good shiny, and I was hoping eventually to get a shiny of it in the alpha. On Legends Arceus, I just haven't been able to find one yet. Oh, hey, the Outbreak's over. Let's move on. Next location. Oh, no, jeez. Oh, I try and be a wholesome stream, and then chat's like, murder! Okay, blue eyes, not green eyes. Alrighty. Man, look at all the Eevees around here. Look at you not doing your job in defeating Eevees, Iron Valiant. I mean, if you're just gonna like cuddle, you know, with it, I mean, I cuddle with my dogs, but you know, don't go. Honestly, that is the question. He's not gonna cuddle. Oh, why are my chats like this? I just want to be a wholesome streamer. Yeah, I know what you're meaning, Outset. You know, when it comes to eventually having to get the channel reviewed for monetization, I'm hoping they pick either like the perfect stream where everyone's nice and not like, oh, why do we want to monetize this guy when his chat's calling for murder or other indecent actions. Granted, this is a furry welcome place anyway, so it's like I don't discriminate. I'll put that meme in Discord. You know the internet wasn't gonna be wholesome. I don't. Genshin stream was very wholesome there. Yeah. I feel though like Mario Kart and Smash Bros are the ones that I do have to worry about the most usually. With chat content, because those can get like super competitive and like near fights can break out. Yeah, but okay, we got 3 minutes on this. Alright, let me look here. Oh, geez. I feel like I'm just gonna have to make like an NSFW chat. Like I feel like there's not gonna be any way around it eventually. It's like but I would also have to have an age restricted role too, so You want to say a cuss word? As long as it's not like the N word or the hard C word. Be careful what you ask for when making that chat. I would make it and then immediately mute it. Let me put it that way. Because as someone who is ace, I don't usually foray into that territory very much. So, you know, to each their own, but not really my cup of tea. It's like, I don't mind some swearing as long as it's like not like the super hard ones. Like if somebody says fuck, you know, all right. Cool. Just as long as it's not every other word or something like that. You know, just prove to me you have a vocabulary beyond just swear words as conjunction words. Okay, Eevee's going down. No, not. Come on. Get out. There we go. There we go. Minute left. The hard C? That's... like, I know Australians use it all the time, but still, it's like... That's a bad word you can't say, frick. Frick is fine. It's not even a swear word. That's a censored swear. It's like frack in the series Farscape. Honestly, I don't even know how old my audience is. There's probably a good chunk that don't understand that reference. Or was it frack in Farscape? No, frack was Battlestar Galactica. Frel was Farscape. Golly gee, aw shucks. Okay, let's... You lost against Splatoon? I'm sorry. You'll get him next time, hopefully. We want to make a sandwich. We want to do chorizo. And too salty. This is what people nowadays say when you lose a rank kid. Kids look away from your screen. Yeah, for whatever reason, like yesterday, and I think even tonight, like the Pokemon is... I think, no, it's very interesting, like, to watch the analytics on, like, what's happened since I took a week off. Like, Genshin did amazingly well 7-star Eevee rates? Nah. Big spoiler for DLC, you can catch Pokemon? Indeed you can. Who would have thunk it? But I am planning on streaming some more Genshin tomorrow morning, so... Well, morning for me. Why tomato like tomato? I don't know. Who knows why fruits do what they fruit? Alright, let's see here. Where's a good... Okay, so we're just gonna have to... I'm gonna check over there. You're normal poison, so yeah, you could be shiny, but... So like this area, I have to check like everything for a possible shiny. Because there's so many normal types. There are Pokemon in the DLC. Who knew? I believe Kamala is... I can't remember if Kamala is just normal or normal dark. I want to say it's normal dark, but I'm never sure. I do want to get a shiny of it someday. Like, my friend Video Games and Chill, I think he was doing like it was either Scarlet or Violet. He was doing a Nuzlocke of it, and he got a shiny Kamala. And I think at this point he's got a whole team of just shiny Pokemon that he's just encountered randomly while grinding. But you know, it's kind of hype for when Nuzlocks get a shiny Pokemon. Even more hype when they have a full team of shinies. I actually don't know if I have what the... I need to actually like write down what all my chat commands are. Your Splatoon character looks like a hipster. Still haven't played Splatoon. Like one of these days, I'll probably pick it up if, you know. Oh, maybe we can make like 1,250. Like we do Splatoon for then, and like 1,500 we'll do Kingdom Hearts, because I've never played Kingdom Hearts either. But I know the day I do Kingdom Hearts, Bri is going to not get any sleep probably if I start streaming that. I don't think Bri's here, so I can kind of say that. It's also Bri's birthday today. If you don't know who Bri is one of my moderators. Usually pops in occasionally, once or twice a stream sometimes, if he's still up. But I'm going to try and kind of more follow the stream schedule I put out earlier this morning. So hopefully we get some good, nice, fun streams later this week. Did you get ready for people to destroy you? Yeah, I'm bad at like a bunch of like quick controls and stuff like that. Like especially FPS games. That's why Fortnite's gonna be an absolute debacle and a half. And I think Jerry, aka Infamous Infernape, aka Jerry Blaze, is probably gonna want to pull his hair out by the end of it. Also because I am probably gonna just hide in bushes half the time. I mean, it worked well, and I kind of really enjoyed myself with playing Ultra Rumble when I was just running into bushes and hiding. Outbreak dispersed? Okay. Guess what? We're gonna go down to the next Outbreak. I almost thought for a second that was a cast form. And I was like, wait, I don't remember cast form being in this game. It isn't silly. Speak of the devil. Happy birthday, birthday boy. You know, funnily enough, I was actually just talking about you like 2 minutes ago. On like what I was thinking to do for 1,500. But I need to see if it's available on PC. You would know. Hey, Bri, is Kingdom Hearts on PC? Because I'm thinking maybe for 1500 I do Kingdom Hearts. Because, like, after the 1000 sub series starts, rather than 125 for between sub goals, I'm going to bump that to 250 for sub goals. And then once I hit... once I hit 2500, then it'll be every 500. Let's say 5000, it'll be every 1000. It's on the Epic Game Store. Interesting. I figured if anybody knew if Kingdom Hearts was on PC, it would be you. But I hope you're having a wonderful birthday. I know there's 6 minutes left of it, but yeah, see, I told you get that bounce back match outset. Also, thank you whoever who subscribed. Much appreciated. We are on the road to 625 right now. I mean, we'll get lucky and like we'll hit it before the end of the year. That would be actually crazy. But, you know, I do want to talk like briefly a little bit more. Alright. If you want to unsub, that's up to you, Outset. I had a good day. I found a new fan game that I might obsess over soon. It's called Pokemon Rejuvenation. Ooh. I still remember I used to play a lot of the fan games back in the day. I think the one that made me want to smash my head into a wall a lot was Dark Rising, because like I was not prepared for the level curve on that one. You unsub for no reason. Fair. But like I think Adventure Red was like my favorite of the ROM hacks. Oh yeah, I got like 6 or 7 badges in before I like was like I can't do this anymore. I have like a full team level 100s and I was losing despite having, you know, solid strategies. I've seen a lot of people play Radical Red, and I just haven't I've been kind of like staying away from ROM hacks, at least on the channel now, just because like I want to be on the good side of the Nintendo lawyers. You know, who knows? Maybe I get like I get noticeable enough to get invited to like the Zelda movie premiere. That is the dream invitation from Nintendo right now. Why you don't have any legal grounds to sue me right now? Also, if one of these Persians is like, if you come to LA and don't see me, I will throw hands. Yeah, So, funny thing, slight chance I could end up in LA, well, at least Anaheim, next year at some point, depending. There's a slight chance I go to Disneyland on family vacation, and if I'm in that area, I will let you know. That is 2 hours away from me. Yeah, like I said, it's like if I am in the area, I will let you know. Because I'm also trying to decide if I want to take a 3rd vacation next year or not. And I'm kind of like tempted, like, alright. I know there's San Diego Comic-Con. I probably can't afford tickets to that. But I don't know what other Comic-Cons you got down there. Because I'm thinking, like, I know I'm going to New York. Probably going to go to Texas. To visit Kat. And then I'm like, where else do I go? Because I think AWA is still in a blackout week because it's 2 weeks before Christmas. So, you know, if my job is still around then, I'm not going to be able to go. But if my store does end up going under because of the Kroger Safeway Albertsons merger, I'll have a lot more free time on my hands, and I'm hoping by then I'm monetized. That's really the goal on why I've been like wanting to push for a lot more streams and stuff lately, is just because I don't know if this time next year if I will have a job. because of that merger. Because at least here in the Pacific Northwest, when Safeway and Albertsons merged, they sold off a bunch of stores to a company called Hagen's. Hagen's didn't have the money, and also like Safeway and Albertsons started lowering some of their prices, which took away like most of all the customers that Hagen's had, and Hagen's went under. So Albertsons bought back a lot of the stores, but all those employees, when the store went under, lost their jobs. The union I'm a part of is very concerned that it might be a repeat incident. And the same thing could happen to us. It's like 6 months down the line after the merger and my store getting sold off that, everyone at our store could lose their jobs. So that's why I've been really trying to push for monetization lately, and I'm very appreciative of everybody who's like been watching back the VODs and everything like that, especially the Genshin one. Like Genshin, for how short of a time period it's been, I am blown away by how supportive everybody's been with Genshin. Because people every hour are watching that VOD, and it really does mean a lot. And I'm not trying to like blow smoke up anyone's butt. It does mean a lot to me that everybody has been watching Genshin so far. And I hope you guys continue to like it, because we're going to stream a lot of it here probably in the next few weeks. I was trying to remember if I added you back when I was online earlier. I think I did. Yeah, to kind of be honest, like I'm going to have to check. I'm probably going to be opening up Genshin after stream anyway. Just to get more, because I got like that $5 thing where you can get like per day pathogens or the little gem things. Like I think I have like 26 or 27 doohickeys for the pulling. Primo gems, okay. I don't know why I called it pathogens. It's not a disease. Oh, Murkrow. I did not even register there was a Murkrow there. But anyway, for those just joining, we have one shiny Eevee to our name right now. We are just going to let our Iron Valiant go ham on these guys. I was thinking about using a Ghost type to do this, but I'm a little bit worried that these guys also have Double Edge. That's why I'm not using False Swipe. I'm just throwing a ball. That's at least the plan anyway. Okay, Marker, why are you doing that? So we did get Marcus, which is our first shiny Eevee of the stream, with the intellectual mark. No, nonetheless. Also, if you're wondering why I name Marcus, it's because anybody who raids me, I do name the next shiny Pokemon I get after them. Or at least I put them on the list for names. So, Marcus raided us on November 7th during Unite, so that's why we named the shiny Eevee Marcus. And I think I'm going to leave the list of raiders up probably until like a month after the raid. And that's when I will take them down off there. But it's a way to kind of like to thank people. You won a 10 times battle? Woohoo! We don't have many cons, sadly. I kind of want to go Anime Expos in Los Angeles, July 4th through 7th. July 4th is blackout. Especially blackout for my department. Everybody's wanting cheese for their burgers. They all gotta get the fancy ones, apparently. Because I do work in a deli. I have learned about so many... I've learned so many different names of cheeses in, like, some meats ever since I started working at this job. It's like, I used to think just, like, lunch meat was lunch meat. And now it's like, oh yes, you want this, you want this, you want this, you want mortadella. Never heard of mortadella before. I've never had mortadella. I still can't believe people eat olive loaf. That's, to me, that just... I'm glad my store stopped carrying it because, like, I did not like olive loaf. But, yeah, premium. Also, Bright, I know it's kind of a spoiler to ask, but because I know you can add people to your team in Genshin. Do I get to add that lady from the beginning who stole my character's brother or sibling or whatever? Is there a way to get her on my team? As far as we know, no. Dang it! I really like that character design. Like, that was cool. That was a cool character design. But I think probably like I'm gonna set my alarm for probably 9:30 in the morning, and so I might start streaming Genshin as early as 11. But I know after stream tonight, I'm making the Genshin thumbnail. I have been tempted to remake the Mario thumbnail, too, because I for Mario and Smash Bros and stuff, I've just been reusing like the same thumbnail. But it's like I'm kind of at the point where it's like I kind of want to start, maybe making a new one. But it's really gonna. We'll have to see here. Because I know for Genshin, I have to make like a new standard thumbnail for Genshin, possibly. Also, I had to change my name on Genshin, I realized, because like that's how you can find your friends. And I didn't just want to be the only, just have my name on there be Zelda. It was funny for the meme bit, but it's like, all right, for friends to find me, I think I have to change it to the Hylian JYT. Which I really wish Unite would actually let me use Hylian JYT as a username and not tell me that, oh, your username's inappropriate whenever you use the word Hylian. Unless we're gonna get a Zelda MOBA. If that's why, like, if we're getting a Zelda Battle Royale game, or not Battle Royale, a Zelda MOBA, that would actually be hype. Tingle Mane, let's go! I know for non-Zelda players that is going to confuse the heck out of you, but if you do play Zelda, you'll probably find that funny. Go get him! Yeah! Come on, I want more shiny foxes. I also told me that Oathkeeper 17 was inappropriate, so I had to change to Oathkeeper Bry. Yeah, I question Unite's what's appropriate, inappropriate a lot. I'm confused. I wish Teamy would be more clear on, like, hey, if you could, like, talk to him and go, like, hey, so I'd like to make this amazing. I'm just wondering why it would be labeled inappropriate. But I don't know how good their customer service is on stuff like that. People reported my name because I beat them in the game Unite and they accepted it, so my name was banned. What? That is so unbelievably petty. And if you're getting to the point where you're reporting somebody because they defeated you, well, because you defeated them or something like that, that's just like, come on, it is still supposed to be more towards kids anyway. It was like, but I don't know if I've ever been reported. Probably. But, you know, there's also times where I go a few weeks without playing the game, so if I had lost fair play points or something like that, or was suspended, I wouldn't know, because also those things get cleared out of the inbox within 7 days, I think. I'm not sure. But I haven't had to change my username yet, so... Like, I've switched it to, you know, TV and YT and stuff like that, but, you know, I haven't streamed on Twitch in a while, which is something I've actually thought about doing, is maybe, like, once a week, like, streaming Pokemon or Unite over on Twitch instead of YouTube. But, you know, it's all really going to depend on how things fully work. If you're banned, they usually tell you when you try to load into the game. It's just... getting reported because you beat somebody. Because, like, I know it's not something you would ever say into a mic, Bray. Like, I know you... I feel like I know you better than to get rage at something like that. Well, at somebody, or... That's absolutely ridiculous, and I really think that Teamy owes you an apology for that one. I don't think I've actually ever heard you, like, say anything in, like, full-blown anger rather than just, like, you're lightly irritated. Oh, really? We're going to be doing an outbreak here? Wait, is this outbreak underneath? This outbreak's underneath in the cave. Oh my gosh. Very slow to anger, irritated, but never full on angry. Yeah, it's like I have not heard you with, like, the spit flying kind of voice or anything like that. Okay, I think that's in the cave, unless, like, the Eevees can spawn in Alpharonda. Which I don't believe is the case. Aha! Hello, Eevees. I feel like matches where we've ran, like, meme comps or something like that would be stuff to get us, like, would get me reported, like when we did, like, the jungle comfy. Like, I feel like people losing to that would be like, I'm reporting this because they're not playing the game right. Also, this Eevee controller fits behind my head, like, right above my neck, just right. Like, I know that's a weird thing to say, but, like, it fits just perfectly, like, nook and cranny in my head. I do think that's kind of cool that we did get a shiny with the mark. I don't know the full odds on getting the shiny with the mark, but yeah. Because let's see, it's 1 in 500 or 600 something. I think it's like, yeah, 5%, and then add on the shiny chance on top of that. That's what we did. I did see that Marcus is live, so if we get, like, a bunch more concurrents or something like that by the end of the stream, like, I might raid Marcus. That's one thing, like, I always wish I could do, is if I had, like, the concurrents to just go out and just raid people. Like, one day I will start being. Oh my god, they're spawning in the rock. No! In time, dear Hylian, in time. Yeah, I kind of want to spread the love. Like, I think it'd be great to raid, like, eventually, maybe, like, Ryan or something like that. You know, and actually pull off the raid rather than just, like, one or two people. Because then I feel it's, like, it does look like just clout chasing, just if it's just, like, one or two people. No, like, I'd eventually like to raid with, like, 10 people or something like that. Those are little dreams I have with content creation. Is just eventually getting to the point where I can pass more of the love around. But it's all gonna take time, and I gotta figure out what. Yeah, I kind of realized that taking like the 10 days off, almost that, or the 8 days off that I took, really just analytically it didn't work so well for the channel, to be honest. Like, hang on, so let me go like I want to see like the impressions here, because like we've. Oh, does it not? It's not tell me impressions? Yo, that's kind of whack. Give me a second. Live analytics. Reach. Yeah, 786 impressions. Yeah, usually it's like 1K or something like that, but you know, it's fine. As long as people are having a good time. I do wish that this game did have slightly better slightly better with spawning than it does right now, because stuff spawning inside walls, I think, it's just a massive letdown, I think. It's like, come on, you've got all this money, you're the largest in your craft. Well, I think they're the largest media something. But, yeah. Okay, we've got 3 minutes on the sandwich. I think we might just do like one more sandwich. We might call it, maybe. I don't know. I did watch Suzume after stream last night, and that is an absolutely amazing film. Like, that director, I'm convinced he cannot make a bad movie, like, ever. Because he also made Your Name and Weathering With You, which are also like two really visually stunning animation. And I think eventually, if he continues on this trend, he's going to rival Studio Ghibli. I think there's going to be a day where, you know, he will be up there in that renown. At least that's my opinion. Okay, minute 35. There's not many Eevee left in the original Outbreak. I wonder why. Oh, there could have been shiny in that rock, and I would have never known. That's a little bit... That's a little bit crushing. I think I've had like one wall shiny in it at one when playing this game, and it was an Iron Valiant. Because like I saw the silver bit kind of like glitch out of the wall. I was like, oh, there you are. That was off camera though, of course, you know, before I got my computer. Which I'm very much hoping that on Cyber Monday the processor that I'm looking at goes on sale, because I'm going to need that for the 1K series. I also need to upgrade my computer's RAM for that 1K series, unless I want to go and are you a Hylian? I'm a big Zelda fan, so that's kind of where it comes from, because originally my channel's Wild J appears. Well, a fashion boutique in Yakima has a trademark on Wild J, so I kind of wanted to avoid getting in a fight with them, and because Nintendo's at least usually a little bit more forgiving about having some of their IPs and usernames and stuff like that. So that's kind of why I decided to go with Hylian J peers rather than just Wild J peers. Although eventually at some point in the future I am going to rebrand, because I'm hoping, like I said, I've said this multiple times, I'm hoping one day to have a VTuber model, so that way you guys can at least see like some facial reactions and whatnot, because I think that would be nice. And I don't like how I look a lot of the time, so at least something where you can see the reactions of, I think, would be better than nothing. Also, this is super glare in the game, and I don't know why. Like, that is so bright. I can hardly see what I'm doing on the sandwich. Yeah, it's like between that and the Kitakami sandwich is just falling through into a void. I don't understand. There's still so many bugs to this game, but like it's still an enjoyable game nonetheless. Like I'm not gonna say anything differently, because like if you enjoy a game, you know, bugs shouldn't completely ruin the experience. Also officially a year old. Oh my gosh, yeah, they are. And we still don't have the full game because of DLC. I saw a video today where there was a discussion about the pay to win pretty much in competitive. I'm just like, it is what it is. Welcome in, Generic Protogen. Welcome in. But it's like, I think eventually some of that pay to win for VGC, I think Pokemon Go is eventually going to be the one to pretty much mitigate some of that pay to win. Because like even with I think you might have stopped by before. It's just been a while. But for as far as like pay to win in Pokemon games go, I think eventually, once some of these like exclusive legendaries or whatever come to Pokemon Go, I think that is when there's going to be more people using it. I think that's on Niantic on. It's going to have to be talked with them on like, hey, you need to speed this up because people are going to. I think if there's enough backlash on Go not having those legendaries. Yes! Oh, I remember that. Yes. I hope that went well. But I think once Go adds some of these, you know, like Cub Fu and Calyrex and stuff like that, I think once those come to Pokemon Go for raids, I think that's when we're gonna see a lot of this dying down. Like a lot of the Pokemon's, you know, competitive is pay to win. I think the Go raids, when it's those version exclusive, you know, one per save file or whatever, I think that'll once those mons flow the market like an Amorous and whatnot, like that's definitely gonna be a bit easier for some people to deal with. No, I'm gonna trade Phantom. Ooh. It's evil, and I like it. But it's a playful kind of evil. And those people who just never played Sinnoh, you know, and just because, I heard Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are bad, you know, teach them their lesson. They must know the pain of all Sinnoh players of trading a Metacham for a Haunter with an Everstone. That is, I think, secretly, like, one of the most, like, really good buffs that Pokemon ever did was buffing Knockoff from 20 base power to, what is it now, 60, 65? Something like that. I think that is, like, I think if that didn't happen, VGC would probably be so different if not, I think, possibly, if Knockoff didn't get buffed like that. Got 5-hack shinies of the last batch of Haunters. Oof. We had somebody in one of the raids that we did last night for the 7-star Eevee was using like some vending thing, things like PokeVend.com or whatever, for their Iron Hands, and they were a Scarlet player. I'm like, you couldn't just, you have online, you couldn't just use the codes to trade? Instead, you go to PokeVend for an Iron Hands. Out of everything you would try and get from that, you go for Iron Hands. Which, I will say, you got a Shiny Ghastly at the 101st egg. Nice. Shiny Ghastly is good. Shiny Gengar, not so much. But, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I just completely blanked. Oh, yeah. So, I like Shiny Ghastly. I like that little bit of blue, because it's more... Shiny Ghastly is actually noticeable rather than, like, Shiny Gengar, which a lot of times, especially in, like, different lighting, it's like, I don't even know what I'm looking for. Just trying to keep an eye on all the Eevee spawning behind me, because if there is a shiny, I'm immediately going to go for the shiny. I'm just surprised people will waste $1 to $7 to get a Pokemon they would easily trade or hunt for. Exactly, especially for Iron Hands, which is so common. It's like, you could probably just go on Twitter and find somebody who has Violet and ask them, like, if somebody popped into my stream and said, hey, if they're just looking for a regular Iron Hands, like, hey, could you do me a favor or something like that? If I'm not super busy, like, if I'm in between sandwiches and somebody said, hey, I need an Iron Hands for my decks, can you help me out? Yeah, cool. Yeah, like... Yeah, like, the distances some people will go to for even little ones, it's like, it's... Shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet is so much more easier than past games. Like, Legends Arceus, Scarlet and Violet, I think, are, and then Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are the easiest ones to shiny hunt on. And I'd say Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon over like Sun and Moon and X and Y or whatever, because you had the wormholes, which if you got out far enough, there's like a 1 in 4 chance, I think, that you could, what you got would be shiny if it wasn't like one of the legendaries or one of the Ultra Beast ones. And then Dynamax Adventure, Sword Shield, that's also really easy to get a legendary if you have the, a shiny if you have the shiny charm in that, because I think Dynamax Adventure, like, the chance is actually like a 4% bit, because like every Pokemon in there is like a 1 in 100 chance, so it's like you technically have like a 1 in 25 chance of getting a shiny from Dynamax Adventures, which I still need to plan or do a stream for Dynamax Adventures. It's just remembering that exists a lot of the time, because with Scarlet and Violet out, I just forget that Dynamax happens a lot. The only shiny you got out of an Outbreak in Arceus was a Gible. I've gotten so many shinies out of Legends Arceus, it's not even funny anymore. Although, trying to find a second shiny Petalil, which is something that I occasionally will just hunt for just because I want to get a shiny Hisuian Lilligant, has proven irritating. I'm at the point where I might Masuda hunt for one on this game. Because I am tired of not getting a shiny Petalil. But I think I don't really Wonder Trade. Although I did think about catching just like a box full Iron Valiants and throwing them out. Like, I had an idea to catch another box full of Iron Valiant just for Wonder Trading and see what I get. But I was like, eh. Then again, I got Lopunny from Master Outbreak, so we don't speak of that. Cursemon. It's already been spoken about tonight. I hate to ruin it, Protogen, but it's already been spoken. Like somebody posted a video on my Discord, and I have a feeling it's NSFW, and I'm afraid to even fully check it out, just because of the premise of it. I'm like, oh. It's like I'm getting to the point where it's like I might need to be a little bit more stricter with my Discord server on, hey, keep stuff in the right place, make sure you guys are following the rules. But we'll have to see. Still hoping I can get like a second shiny. Just go enter Voltorb and got a shiny in like 1 minute. Nice, nice. On Pokemon Go or like on this game? Because I know there's some people who are doing like the hacked raids on this. No Voltorb Outbreak. Ooh. Yeah, I've gotten very few shinies from Outbreaks in this game. Like, it's surprising considering, like, the odds are, 1 in 500 or so, or something like that. With how little shinies I feel like I get from these Outbreaks. Because I feel like Legends Arceus, it was like, yeah, maybe like 1 in 5. And there's only like 12 monsters. There we go. Number 2. Here, let's sort of luxury ball at you. Maybe why not? Half of the shinies I got are from YouTube raids, and they're just finding them. Yeah, I think there's like some scheme that some people have used to get a bunch of like the shiny raids. Because I think it's something like with Sword and Shield, there's a lot of those gen rotations where it's like, oh, if this den is going to be shiny, you just have to like change your date and you can get to whatever it's gonna be. And I have a couple shinies from those, but I think that's more exploitative than rather than just like, would you like to participate in my Solgaleo raid? And it's like, no. Those were the ones in Sword and Shield that I just stayed away from. It's like when it was blatantly obvious, like that mon is never in a raid, I would just nope. I think that even happened like when it got like the home connection before the first DLC. Just so many like the hacked legendary raids. It was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. All right, what do we got here? Runaway, no mark. Alrighty. I'm just gonna count how many shinies I have currently. Oh man, if I did that between all my games, I don't even know what happened here. Like, I have a lot of shinies. Alright, we're up to 2 shiny Eevees. How much time do we have on this? 17 minutes. Cool, we can get another shiny. Not out of this Outbreak, though. It's gone. Yeah, 53 shinies? Nice, nice. I don't even know how many I have on home. I have several boxes full of shinies at this point. Man, I'm still so hyped that I got that shiny cloth. Like, I know a lot of people were just like when I posted the short of it, but it's like, I was happy. Shiny cloth is a good shiny. I won't let anybody tell me otherwise. 8 of them are hacked, yeah. I have a couple of hack shinies from like Black and White, Black 2 White 2. Like that era of games. Hilariously, they know super broken moves too. Like I think the Suicune has like all 3 of the ultimate starter moves. Like I think it has Blast Burn. No, Suicune has Aerial. I think it's the Raikou that has like the Frenzy Plant, Blast Burn, Hydro Cannon. I think Suicune has like Aeroblast for whatever reason. I don't know how I got them. I think because other than like they were on one of my friends' games, and since they're legendaries, I just took them. I was like, yeah, sure. I won't let them go to waste. Yeah, Shiny Cloth and Orthorealm. I'm so glad I've gotten those on streams. Like, and I think that's like one thing I've been. Like, out of the 3, like, oh man, these are really derpy, but I like them and I want their shinies. I have 1 left to get from Scarlet and Violet that I really, really want. And that's Dondozo. I might Masuda hunt Dondozo because I want the shiny Dondo. I still haven't gotten a shiny Dondozo. Like, I've seen so many other people get shiny Dondozo, but like, where's my shiny Dondozo? Also, what Pokemon did you get with your... Did you hunt for the birthday mark on, Bri? Did you get any of the birthday mark? That was me with Shiny Fuecoco. I cried when I got him. His name is Natsu. Yeah, as I haven't... I'm gonna be real. I might have to, like, try and split screen Masuda hunt. At least, like, for, like, half-hour increments for just the egg bit. because the having to sit around and constantly pressing A is going to be the death of me. But I think it might be one where I play a game and then I have breeding all the eggs on the side going, so that way people can see, like, yes, that is going on. Kind of make 60 phantom eggs. It'd take a while. I mean, they're not that hard to come across, like phantom. You just go to like the Timeless Woods in the DLC. But also, you can speed that up using Egg Power 2, which you can get at one of the restaurants in Medali. I was hunting Eevee, but had no luck, so no birthday mark shiny. Oh, I didn't go for birthday mark shiny. I just went for my 2 favorite Pokemon with the birthday mark. So, no, let me just actually do it this way. You're too broke to afford the DLC. Oof. I had to get Iron Valiant with the Destiny mark, and then also had to get a Gardevoir, specifically a female Gardevoir, with the Destiny mark. But I ended up getting like so many other Pokemon with marks, so I was just like, it's not the mark I need. Like, I thought Destiny was like 1 in 4. No, it was 1 in 25. I did get Phantom Outbreak though, so I already got one. Oh yes, the Halloween outbreaks that we didn't really get any. I think we got like a Mimikyu, and then we didn't get any other shinies from those from that outbreak, I think. Because the thing that was also one where I just started like doing like a shiny hunt with viewers, and I think I got like 2 Flutter Mains. But just adjusting my seat here so that my leg doesn't completely fall asleep. Where are you going? Where are you going, Iron Valiant? It ran all the way down there. You got a hack shiny Trevenant. Yeah, I think I have a hacked one or something like that, but it's like the moves are, I don't know. I don't use it. But I have it. I also have a shiny Phantom, so if I want to get, I could technically get a legit one, because hey, when you have the Pokemon, why not? But yeah. I can say out of the Sword and Shield shinies that, well, not Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet shinies, I think the last one that I really desire is Dondozo. Unless they let us like hunt Iron Leaves and stuff like that. Then of course, game on, let's go. But there's a lot of missed opportunities, I think, with some of the Scarlet and Violet shinies. But with a Wraith, interesting. But like, I think definitely Armorage and Ceruledge, I think those are like the two biggest missed opportunity shinies, like right off the top of my head. And then this is gonna be a bold take, kind of, sort of, because I know there's a lot of people who like the shiny, and including Bri. I'm sorry for saying this. Shiny Skeledirge, not my... No. I think if they had made Skeledirge, like, either black or, I'm gonna be bold, crocodile green, or something like that, with like blue flames or something like that, or like lime green flames, I think that would have been better for Skeletors than just pink. I'm willing to take all the heat and be put on blast for that on social media. I think it would have looked. I think it would have had a better shiny is if it wasn't pink. I think Meowscarada could have definitely been better. Quaxley also definitely could have been better. I like the Palmy and Palmo shinies. Those are good. Like they vibe well. Pink Croc, it doesn't sit right with me for some reason. Like it, you know, I think a lot of the starter shinies need to get fixed. Like there's some that are like real, like respectable and good. Like Chespin's good. I think even like the Gen 6 final stage for shinies for their stars, they're peak as mid as X and Y are in my opinion. Their shinies, they did good. Empoor I think is the best shiny out of Unova's starters, followed up by Samurott. Serperius is just they could do better. Gen 4 shinies are all bad for their starters. I like Swamperts in Gen 3. Gen 2, really, they could have done better. Gen 1, Charizard's is good. You know, that's pretty much universally agreed. Like Venusaur could be a little bit better too, but I also kind of like Venusaur shiny. Blastoise, I think a darker green would have been a better choice than what it got. Gen 7 shinies. I like Decidueye. Decidueye shiny is good. But Primarina is like, Primarina is alright shiny. Incineroar, what the heck? That is such a jarring shiny to go to. I would have rather have it be purple and black or blue and black. Why? Just the white, just... I don't like it. All of Gen 8 starters were very underwhelming shinies. Legends Arceus, I liked how they made the shinies kind of resemble their normal counterparts. I thought that was a nice touch. This generation, you know, like I said, I already said my thoughts on that. But it's like there's a lot of missed opportunities for shinies with the stars, especially for like grass types, because you could really make them more like Chespin, which Chespin really felt like its shiny really took on more of that fall vibe. And I like that. Like, that was good. And Outbreak's dispersed. Okay. On to the next. But just like even with some of the legendaries too, it's like there's definitely room for improvement. Like Mewtwo, all right, it's Mewtwo feels like a very minimalist kind of like, it's not like a full blown change. Granted, do I think let's just kill you just to be on the safe side. You just got a Dondo's Outbreak, nice. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so like there's some of like the minimalist kind of like shinies for legendaries, but like Lugia Ho, both really good shinies, right? I don't like Groudon shiny. For whatever reason, Groudon shiny is like the Gen 1 birds, Let's see, what else was there? The Reggies, I think, really desperately could have been a little bit better shinies. Because if you had... I think Registeel should have been more rust-colored. And I think you could have done Regirock more like a River Rock kind of shiny. Where it's a little bit more like that darker teal, maybe? Rather than just, granted, the Desert Sandstone kind of works for it. Regice, I think, should have been a black shiny. Regice should have been a black shiny, and you could have had it completely based off of black ice. I think that is a criminally missed opportunity there. Kyogre, Rayquaza, I like those shinies. Jirachi, alright. Deoxys, like, for whatever reason, I feel like Groudon's shiny and Deoxys' shiny are just weird choices. Because, like, they could have done... I think they could have fully done better jobs with them. Because yellow shinies are really hard to pull off. Like, Riolu, Lucario, they do it well. They do it well enough. Some of these Mons, though, they can't... They don't make it work as well. Primal Reversion, Groudon, absolutely beautiful. Same with... Oh my gosh, they're all on the wall, aren't they? Yep. Gen 4 shiny legendaries. Giratina's has grown on me. Dialga Palkia needed better. I think they got absolutely shafted. Cresselia. Cresselia's shiny is great. I'll defend that one. I think that blue really works for it. It doesn't, like, take away. It's not, like, glaring. Like Giratina's, where it's like, okay, yellow and blue, or beige and blue, whatever. Cresselia makes it work. Regigigas, alright. Regigigas is fine. Heatran. What were they doing? What were they doing with Heatrans? It's like, why pink? Like, there's something that they were on for those ones. Let's see, what else? The Lake Trio for shinies, they're alright. I think the golden works for them. It's time to invade your meme channel. Gen 5, I like some of the subtleness that they had with Reshiram and Zekrom. It's like that's definitely how you do a little bit, like, less, but still, like, on that, for those, like, less is more. I like the electric green idea for Zekrom, the blue fire for Reshiram. Those are great. I like those shinies. Swords of Justice, pretty good shinies. Kyurem, alright, from what I remember. Meloetta, the mint green is kind of like, it's a choice. It's an acquired taste. Wait, hold on. Okay, I got 52 seconds. I think we'll do one. I think I'll do one more just because I'm enjoying talking about my shiny opinions right now. And also, why not get that 2-hour mark? Why not? But Gen 6. I don't really care for Gen 6's shinies. I'll be honest. Like, I think Xerneas is good. Yveltal, I think it clashes too much. Zygarde's alright. But I think that's also because Zygarde was green to begin with. So the green and white's alright with Zygarde. But especially Yveltal. I see everybody praise Yveltal shiny. I'm like, but why though? There's nothing wrong with the meme I just posted. Oh boy. Oh, it's Gura. I'll have to look at that later here. I haven't seen a lot of Gura clips lately. But I think Gura was also like on break maybe, I think, or something like that. Yeah, I still need to stream Minecraft more eventually. Although I'm kind of tempted to like, do I just do Minecraft on Twitch and keep Unite on the main channel here, or that's one thing I've like, cause I've got friends who have recommended me to start doing a little bit more on Twitch. You know, cause I'm trying to find like still trying to find like some of my stream footing, like what people like to see here and stuff like that. But I feel like Twitch is for a lot more of the hardcore people, as far as like any competitive games go, where it's like, oh, if you don't do something like exactly right, like they want or expect, you know, then it's like, how dare you, or you know, XYZ. I feel like there's a lot more negative criticism with Twitch. You got a shiny Tootle? Nice! Shiny Tootle's pretty good. Because, like, I've seen some Unite streams where it's like somebody's just being casual and you'll have people screaming at them for not, like, optimizing emblem builds or whatever. And it's like, bro, chill, they're playing standards. But you're not doing this exact layout or anything like that. It's like, they don't need to. Oh, wait. Hang on. I think I have to come down here to make the sandwich. Picnic? It's never that serious. It's just a game. Yeah. What? Do I have to, like, come right over here to do it, maybe? Okay. It's like, I feel like Twitch is for a lot more the competitive side of things than YouTube is. People just might hate it when I send memes if it shrinks. I don't know. I'll have to watch that, like, after stream. Like, I have nothing against, like, people who stream on YouTube and Twitch, obviously. But I just... personal experience, like, I've seen there's been a lot more people trying to be more pro gamers on Twitch rather than on YouTube. Like, I feel like YouTube is the place where you can be casual and wholesome a lot more. You know, that could just be from what I've seen. Like, it could be the exact opposite, where, like, Twitch is actually more wholesome and YouTube just toxic or something like that. But, you know, everybody's going to have a different experience when it comes to streaming. And even viewing stuff, like, I try to a lot of times keep it more wholesome. Sometimes it doesn't always work out like that. But, you know, I did think about maybe, like, at the end of the year making a video of, like, what I've learned in streaming in the last, like, 3.5 months. because I got my computer mid-August, so, you know, end of the year will be 3.5 months of streaming. So it's definitely a learning experience on some of those things. Like there's things I wish I knew before I started doing this, like especially like I'm still trying to learn fully like how to exactly tag videos. I mean, I know the reason why Lynn streams on Twitch is because she always says she's a streamer first and a content creator second, which is why she did Twitch before simulcasting. I don't have editing material. I don't have like any edit stuff, so that's why I just stream. Like if I had the full blown editing setup and software and stuff like that, like yeah, I'd probably go and start doing more of that split stuff. But also I have to watch how much I put into this because, you know, like I said, right now it's a little bit like the sunk cost fallacy on some things. Like obviously, like, I'm not getting any money back right now from doing streaming. Like, to be completely honest, anything I put in, it is a negative in the bank. Until we get monetization. Whoop. That's the wrong button. But, eventually, I want, like I said, I'd like the channel to also be self-sufficient in the future, especially if I'm able to keep my job. And I would like to learn how to edit, but it's also the time. Twitch is also easier for streaming because there isn't a need for thumbnails. Yeah, I've been using Clip Studio Paint to make my thumbnails. I take a screenshot and then throw some PNGs on it. Boom, there, thumbnail. I'm not even kidding. That's what I've been doing the last 3.5 months. That is how low effort I have been with my thumbnails. Wait. Okay, for a split second I thought maybe. But I also gotta learn how to do some more stuff on Twitch before fully, like, putting more time over there, I guess. Because, like, I see those channel points thing. I don't know if you have to be monetized in order to start doing the channel points. Because, like, I like some of those sound alerts. I wish I could do, like, something like that over here. But it's just there's a lot of questions I have, but no one's awake at the time of day I am for when I have those questions on, like, how to work stuff. And, you know, it might change slightly in the next, like, month or so, because I think my work is rolling back to 9 p.m. for our department closing, which will be... And there's good and bad to that, because obviously that means, like, my normal audience is, you know, still busy. But, you know, honestly, can we get a third shiny Eevee, please? Like, off this sandwich, please. Third shiny Eevee, that'd be nice. Be very much appreciated if we got the third shiny Eevee. I don't think you need monetized for channel points. I could be wrong since it's been a while since anyone I know wasn't monetized. Hi, I'm not monetized. My pet cat just climbed on me. Aw, give it a good little head scratch. It's like, I'm trying to finally catch up to everybody. Because, like, I've seen so many of, you know, people I've met in YouTube chats over the years who start the streams, and they've gone on, and it's like, oh, yes, this person has a few thousand now. Like, I remember watching Short Tempered for the first time, and he did his, I think it was like his 700 subscriber, 800 subscriber sleep lock. And now he's like, he's gone crazy high. Frank and Ryan crazy high. Vinny hit a fucking million on a brand new channel nonetheless. And I'm just like, okay, I want to step into the batter's box. I want to give it my fair share. I want to hit the home run too. Like Sleepy shot up quick too. But you know, it's like I had so many years of stagnation. It was like, no, I'm done. I'm done being stagnant. I'm putting my foot on the grind. I'm putting my back into this grindstone. Like, it is my turn to start the grind. Like, even Jerry's grown. EQ, holy shit, has he grown? Like, I don't kid myself when I say, like, it's been amazing to watch everybody else grow, but at the same time, it's like in a way, I was like kind of a little bit jealous, because like it was one where it's like, man, if I had the tools they did, I could be right in that same boat. Now I have the tools, and I'm slowly getting there. I mean, heck, there is a chance by the end of the year, the sub count will have doubled. Because, let's see. Let me just do a quick math here. Yeah, if I hit 676 by the end of the year, my sub count will have doubled since I started streaming. That's the point. That's the point that I'm at. Is like, I'm kind of wondering if there's a chance that I could get there, but we'll have to see. But it's like I wanna grind. I want to get to the point where I can do collabs. I want to get to the point where, you know, I can get the channel monetized and maybe eventually go full time with entertaining people, because I really like streaming. I really like talking with all these people from around the world, and, you know, at least my rambling giving them some forms of entertainment. You know, it's like, I know right now it's not the greatest entertaining hear me yap about my channel. Oh yeah, it's a really easy raid, Protogen. It is. Let me put it this way: I memed around and did dual screen Zamazenta for this raid. My other mon I had built for it was Defiant Galarian Zapdos, which was absolutely hysterical to do. Can you, like, not be here, Cyclozar? Thank you. But yeah, it's like I'd like to take my swing at YouTube fully. Oh yes, it is very easily abusable. I'll say even Taco, like, what, I think I've seen Taco go from like 500 to like 1.2k or something, like, or 1.3 or 1.4, whatever Taco's at. And I'm very grateful that he helped me with my realizing my mic issue when I first got the computer, on why I sounded like a garbled mess on those test streams that I did. Would have been one test stream, but we figured out definitely don't have my feet underneath my desks when I'm streaming, so that way I don't accidentally kick my my power strip and turn it off on accident. I'm hoping I can get the third. I want that third shiny Eevee. I just took my shiny look and still has not given it back. I miss the streams where I'd get like six shinies. Those were the shiny hunting streams. Someone joined with a Hoopa. 4 times weak to bite. What are they thinking? Unless it's unbound, in which case it's, I think, just... Hoopa's one of those Pokemon where it's like, it seems like it'd be super scary, and then it's just not. Like, if you have a solid answer for it, that just outspeeds it. Because that 50 base speed, I think, is really Hoopa's downfall. It's unbound. Okay, so it's Psychic Dark. I think it takes neutral from Dark, but it's an odd choice to bring. Like, it's just... It feels weird. Granted, you know, I've seen much weirder things get brought. You know, obviously I committed the crime against the VGC. Dual screen Salmon Sentai. I just can't believe I actually got away with that. That first raid we did, I think the Umbreon we had on our team was so confused when I tried to use Reflect as well. Come on, go! Where's the shiny? Whoa, I didn't even move. I'm looking forward to stream more Genshin tomorrow, so I'm hoping people enjoy it. Oh yeah, Bravery. Oh, sorry, Rufflet. Therp. There's Bravery. Braviary. However you'd like to pronounce it. Or as I like to call it, overrated. Oh, we've got a big spawn range. Oh boy. I mean, at least we'll be able to see the shiny here a little bit better, hopefully. Oh, like if we like either at the end of the sandwich or third shiny, basically, is when I'm going to be ending stream. Should I drink the monster before stream? Probably not. It's like I feel like it hasn't kicked in. But we're nearing that 2-hour mark here in a few, about 30 seconds away from that, so. But yeah, the Eevee raid is definitely easy. Like, I think it is probably the easiest 7-star raid. Because, like, yeah, like, even, like, Typhlosion, like, Hisuian Typhlosion was easy, but, like, Eevee's on another level. It's like, they could have given it something to hold to make it a little bit tougher. Like, an Eviolite or something, because, like, the Pikachu had a light ball. It got its full shield, and it got a light ball. Eevee just got nothing. Pikachu also had, like, Surfer coverage. Would they give this thing for coverage? Bite. No special moves, just bite. It had 2 attack dropping moves, double edge, and hyper voice. And bite. Not the makings of what you think a mightiest 7-star raid Pokemon would be. But it's fine. Everything is fine. You out. Wish you could all stay more closer together so that I'm not having to chase y'all down. Because that's going to get tiring real quick. I just want one more shiny. Actually, it doesn't even have to be Eevee. I'd be okay with a shiny Rufflet. Do I remember what a shiny Rufflet looks like? Not really, but, you know. Wow, we're about to lose. Oh, how? Somebody's throwing then, and I have a feeling it might be the Hoopa. Yeah, because it's like, this is an easy raid. Like, I think I want to say we beat, like, I beat it every time on stream yesterday. I lost, like, once. They changed from Hoopa already. Because I think even on one of those raids, like, the Eevee knocked itself out, which was funny as heck. But my shiny Galarian Zapdos, seem like other than defensively, I think it's one of the best things to use if you have a cleric, because Thunderous Kick, its secondary effect is a guaranteed defense drop. So you can, and not to mention it has Defiant, so anytime the Eevee attempts to lower your stats, they just go right back up. So if you have something that can use that's like dual screens and healing, you're golden that entire fight. I don't understand how you. Somebody had to throw there. If I didn't have a sandwich going right now, I'd totally jump in and help you, but. Hope everyone's having a great time of day so far. Be it if you're just waking up, just heading to bed, middle of the day, lunch break, dinner break, drive to work. Well, actually, I hope you weren't watching the stream on your drive to work, because that'd be kind of dangerous. Honestly, I think the funniest thing that you could bring to an Eevee raid, would probably, if it was in the game, would have been Shedinja. Because for Draft League, I was in a Draft League, and Terra Shedinja, because we were using nut decks, they decided Terra Shedinja would be legal. Most of the time, it did not run Air Balloon. It would, like, Terra into normal after they knock out your fighting coverage. It'd be like, well, this is it. I'd like to eventually maybe one day do a Showdown Draft League again, but it's going to take some time. Also, I'd probably be chastised in whatever league I joined for probably drafting Lowland Muck in the first round again. Because my brain says that's a good idea. Honestly. Wait, does Giratina get Body Press? Or no, he gets Aura Sphere. Honestly, Aura Sphere or Giratina? Especially if you're using the defensive form. Yeah. It's 4:20. It's 1:20 a.m. for me. Haha. Wow, there's just not a whole lot of Eevees out here. But there is over here. Well, now for you, it's at least 4:21, so. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. Outset Silver. Oh, wait, I have a normal sandwich on. I know that's a Breaking Bad reference, but I'm going to be honest, I have not seen Breaking Bad. I could be passing over a shiny right now, and I wouldn't even know it. I'm not even bothering with mouse holding. Tandem mouse, yeah. There, if one of those, if it stops and doesn't kill one of those three, I think we'll have to catch it. It killed all those three, alright. We're going to kill the Mudsdale. We're going to try and despawn those Tandem Mouse. And we're just going to start getting the Eevees. Because we have 7 minutes left on the sandwich. I don't think that's quite enough time to fully knock out this Outbreak, but we can at least get a good chunk of it out. Also, I kind of want to pull back further here. Does Destiny Bind still work on normal types? Destiny Bond? It doesn't work for raids. Destiny Bond does not work in raids. Because, like, even Thief and Knockoff don't work. Found that out the hard way with the Mewtwo raids. Because I tried... Well, even, like, Bug Bite didn't even work, I think. Because, like, it kept its item, and I was so disappointed, because I thought I was being 5-head, like 500 IQ. Nope. Smooth Brain me had to sit there and watch as it pulled the Chesto Berry that I thought I had stolen, or, like, got rid of. It just decided to pull it up and go, I'm going to eat this in front of you. Mewtwo raids just felt like a freaking cheat. And then they had the Decidueye raids, which are also, like, rough, I believe, if I remember quickly. Like the raid after Mewtwo was also really tough. So this game is going to make me cry myself to sleep tonight. Just remember, it is just a game at the end of the night. Also, I like how, like, here they're a little bit more, like, closer together. The Pokemon, that is, like the Eevees, they're all closer together. Why is there so many mouse? I don't want the mouse. I want the Eevees. Spawn me the Eevees. Can I spawn the shiny Eevee, please? Pretty please, maybe, with the cherry on top? Sparkly little silver fox, please? If it spawns behind me, that's okay, because then it's not going anywhere. Hey! There we are. Another shiny Eevee. There we go. 3 shiny Eevees. There we go. That's a good thing. You would understand if you play this game. In some ways, I'm glad I don't. I wonder if this one has a mark. That'd be cool, kind of cool too. We'll just name this one 3. What do you have, 3? Do you have a mark? You don't have a mark, but that's okay. Okay, we got 259 left on the sandwich here. Let's maybe see if we can, maybe perhaps do the improbable and get a 4th. But we got our 3 shiny Eevees. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Why are you going after the tandem mouse? Go after the Eevees. Unless you stop for a tandem mouse, in which case, you know, that's perfectly fine. I'll run over and I'll go and try and catch it. Urza just doesn't want to go after any of the Eevees. Yeah, let's do this. Come down here. Okay, like this little rock right here, I keep thinking is a shiny Eevee. For some reason, I look at that and I'm like, ah, yes, there's one. Nope, it's not. So I think I am going to probably go until the Outbreak's over. At least this one. Maybe. Because I have a minute left on the sandwich. Okay, you know, probably just end after that. This. We'll look at all 3 Eevees. We'll be amazed by their grandeur. And then we'll end the stream after that. Sound good? And we'll be live with Genshin in the morning. Pacific time. Probably like late morning, maybe around noon. Something like that. I'm very excited to play Genshin. Because, unbeknownst to some people, I threw money at the game this morning. I didn't redeem the things I got for money. Well, I just bought more. I bought the rolls to start stream on a interesting note tomorrow. So we'll 50-50 the chance here to get the banner character. I guess I think that's what they call it. I'm gonna be one of them gotcha players. Although there is like one character I want from Honkai Star Rail whenever we get to that point. I don't know. I don't think it'll be a banner character or anything like that anymore at that point. But it's this character named Jing Lu. I think I only want it because Amelie voices it. I'm gonna break my copy of Splatoon if Team Fist Bump loses the Splatfest. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the teams or anything like that because I'm not really a Splatoon player. So. Let's just keep knocking some of these guys out. We pulled out 3 Iron Hands and Rhydon. Oh, man. That's lethal. Although I have seen the Miraidons pop up like a little more lately with raids, and it is interesting, especially when they have no business being there. It's like, okay, why are you here then? You know, to each their own. You know, Miraidon players are gonna do what they're gonna do. I just tend not to use them in the raids. Like Iron Hands, of course, you know, it's a good easy win for some mods. Other mods, it's like, why don't you dare bring it? Especially when I know it's got like the attack dropping moves or it can burn you. Then it's like, just don't bring your Iron Hands. If you know it's got Scald, why are you bringing Iron Hands? Yeah, I think we're just gonna go to the end of the Outbreak here because we're not too far away from that end Outbreak. Yeah, the Eevee got clapped, yeah. Like I said, it is so easy to smack this Eevee around. Granted, I do not encourage the physical abuse of against the Eevees, but you know what? It's a 7-star raid. It tried to say it's mightiest. Lily Pichu also voices someone in Genshin. She's a 4-star character, though. Lily Pichu. That's offline TV, right? I just know Amelie voices somebody in Honkai Star Rail, so I'm just like, when I get to that, it's like, I want that character. I thought that Volibee was a shiny Eevee. Alright. Eevee summarization for the stream. We've got Marcus, who is the prize Eevee of the stream, named after Marcus, who rated us on November 7th. Actually does have the intellectual mark. And then we have Silver Fox. Does not have a mark. Runaway. And then also, once again, all 3 of these Eevees have Runaway. We have 3. Also with Runaway and also no mark. So all in all, not a bad haul, right? Also, I'm just realizing 2 of these I could have used False Swipe for and actually got them probably in the balls that I wanted. I just didn't know if they had Takedown or Double Edge. I probably should have looked at that level, but, you know, it is what it is. But with that being said here, I'm just going to see how many people we have hanging out around. We got 4 people, not quite enough to go on a raid. So, I am going to say, I hope everybody here has a wonderful night. And I will probably see you in, like, Game Freak running ideas for 7-star raids? No, they're not. Not until... We got starters coming next month. There'll be more raids. But, yeah, I'll probably see everybody in about 10 hours or so for Genshin Impact. Have a great night. See you then. Peace.